Will everyone please stand?
Oh, no, right now.
Gentlemen, please remove your caps. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may now take a seat.
Well, good evening, everyone. Good evening. Thank you. As Superintendent of Schools, it's my pleasure to welcome you to this 2017 graduation of Farmington Central High School. It's very important. I'm pleased to join you today to celebrate this important milestone and to spend a few minutes reflecting with you about the significance of high school graduation and the opportunities for success beyond high school. Today's graduation is a great accomplishment and we're all proud of you. It's not only the completion of your high school education, but also the beginning of the next stage in your life as an adult. And I'm sure there were times when you thought this day would never come. That may be more true for mom and dad than it is for the graduates today. But students, I bet now it feels like it came pretty fast. So I'm going to start by reflecting on what and who has contributed to you being here today. Certainly, it wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for the contributions of some very important people. The Farmington Public School District is an important component in your success, and is represented here today by the Board of Education, faculty, and staff. It's my pleasure to introduce to you the members of the Board of Education who are with us. These outstanding citizens are committed to providing all of our students with an excellent education from preschool through high school. Please join me in welcoming and hold your applause until after I call the names. Jessica Cummings, President. David Turner, Secretary. Terry Weems, Treasurer. Mark Przlowski, Trustee. And Angie Smith, Trustee. Please join me in Also joining us tonight is Assistant Superintendent Dr. Aaron Johnson, who along with other members of Central Office, along with other members of our Central Office administration, provides significant support to the overall operations of the school district so that all students can achieve success. The faculty and staff of Farmington Public Schools have played a vital role in your success. Since coming to Farmington Central, you've been served by an outstanding team of teachers, counselors, and support staff. I ask that you stand so we can recognize you now, please. And certainly not least, your principal, Mrs. D. Lacey. You and supported you to get you to today's graduation. So your high school graduation represents one of the major transitions in your life. Like all transitions, there's a feeling of great excitement about what might lie ahead, but also a feeling of not wanting to let go of what's known and familiar. I know that you feel like a family at Central and you value the attention and support you've received there. I'm confident that Farmington Central has helped prepare you for new adventures, challenges, and achievements that will be part of the next phase of your life. Remember though, you're not done learning because the world will continue to change, often rapidly, and you're going to want to be prepared to change with it. This commencement ceremony is not an ending, it's a beginning, and I know you're ready to start your journey. Look ahead, make a plan, envision what your success looks like and the effort required to achieve that. Thank you, graduates, for making those of us at Farmington Public Schools proud. So the Board of Education and I have had the privilege of attending 5 graduation ceremonies in the past few days. And I have to tell you, the ceremonies that we do today for our Visions Unlimited program, which is for special needs adults from 19 to 26, and the Farmington Central High School graduation are 2 of our favorites. And they're the favorites because the students that we see in front of us and the parents that are out in the audience and family members never took this moment for granted. And we appreciate that. We appreciate you giving us your students for a second chance in some cases. And we appreciate the support you've provided all of us to make today happen for these kids. So congratulations and best wishes to the Farmington Central High School class of 2017.
Good evening, Farmington Central family. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Sam and I have something I would like to share with everybody and anybody that would like to listen. I started high school alone and extremely nervous about meeting my parents' expectations. But like any teenager, it was a priority for me to fit in. I have a great family. My parents are here with me tonight, but even still, I brought a lot of baggage when I walked into high school. My family was in the fight of our lives as my brother was battling cancer. I began to deal with depression. I didn't want to add to my parents' pressures because I wanted their focus to be able to be on my brother, so I kept this to myself. As time passed, my depression worsened. I began to do whatever I could to mask it. I began failing my classes and had no motivation to do anything except escape. This cycle brought me all the way down. As always, when my parents realized what was happening, they got me the help that I needed and I wanted it. When I hit my low and realized where I was, what I had done to my life, I decided then and there that I wanted to change. I cannot thank my parents enough for staying in there with me. Coming to Central helped me learn how to process my emotions. It helped me learn to look at myself and take responsibility for my actions. I totally expected Central to be a joke.
The messages. You're surrounded by people just like you going through similar obstacles, and we all want to make it and graduate together. I made real friends, people who cared about me and not what I had, people who I learned to love. It is because of these experiences that I like me today. As a matter of fact, I love me. At Central, for the first time in my life, I wanted to succeed and knew I could. I always knew I was smart enough, but now I was willing to apply myself. With the help from my loving parents and girlfriend, who I met at Central, by the way, I got a job at Buddy's. I love my job. I love the support from my bosses, and I love for that the first time in my life I could say I'm happy. I never thought I could get here. I was recently promoted at work. I am very proud of my GPA from my first semester at Oakland Community College. To all of my classmates and friends, every single one of us at this ceremony made it. One way or another, we all know what it's like to hurt in our own way. And we still got here. No one can take that from any of us. Scars remind us of our past. They do not determine where we are going or how far we can go. I would like to thank my mom, my dad, Jillian, my friends, and the staff of Farmington Central for getting me this far. I couldn't have done it without you. There is no better feeling than looking in the mirror and loving what you see. Thank you for the opportunity to share my story. I wish everyone the best, and congrats to all the graduates in Farmington of 2017.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Carl Bradford. To the entire Central family, and that is everyone here on stage and in the audience, I know that I'm blessed to be able to stand here before you tonight. The man standing at this mic at one time believed that if I lifted enough weights and won enough games, that I could achieve a level of self-confidence to succeed at anything. Now, as a man, as I reflect back, I recognize that I was never really lifting weights alone. I had friends spotting me, I had coaches coaching me, and opposing teams challenging me to be better. I'm the type of man that doesn't like to be outworked, and sometimes just seeing my own teammates working hard was encouragement for me to work harder. Before coming to Central, I really didn't recognize that all it took for me to be successful in the classroom, or at anything for that matter, were really the same principles. When we work on teams or in groups, as the teachers called it, all I really needed to do was pace myself with the best group member in order to learn all I needed to know. I needed to listen to the coaching of the teacher and make sure that I applied it. And I needed that same desire to be at the top competitively if I needed a reason to keep trying. Today, I know that I can apply this same principle to anything that I pursue. But I must admit that I'm oversimplifying things just a bit. I would be remiss if I didn't mention those special people, those special relationships that I think are hugely a part of why I am who I am today. First and foremost, I want to thank God. Secondly, I want to honor my parents. Mom, I just want to give special thanks to you for always being there and encouraging me to be the best man I can be. You always manage to find a way. I know I eat a lot, Mom. And I want you to know that I'm aware of your sacrifices. Thank you for keeping me in a strong church. Thank you for being a great cook. Thank you for being my mom. To my teachers, I want to thank you guys for never giving up on me. I know I got on your nerves, but to be real, you got on mine too sometimes. But the difference is you were pushing me to help me. What you didn't know was the passing of my grandmother was huge for me. She was my everything. Her loss was part of the reason I came to Central. So when I got to Central, I wasn't a happy person. But when you oh, my bad. But then you became my family. I don't think I'll ever forget you, all of you. I don't forget teachers who helped me out and care for me. You will be with me forever. To my friends, AKA my brothers, thank you for encouraging me. You know who you are. Lastly, I love Farmington Hills, and I know that Central is possible because of all the important people sitting on this stage. Ms. Smith, thank you for all that you do. And there are a lot of parents who took care of us, but Mr. and Mrs. Bland, thanks for being my second mom and dad. What I hope you hear me saying is that I've learned that hard work and surrounding myself with people like everyone here is all I need. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Jalen Taylor, and I would like to share a spoken word that I've authored. The time has come for us to soar. Graduated Cougars, let out your roar. A year or two ago, this was just a dream, but look at us now. We made it as a team. We have all grown in some type of way, and our hard work is being very much appreciated today. This moment makes my heart full of joy, that standing before you is a man, no longer a boy. To my classmates, I thank you guys so much because you guys made sure that I never gave up. And when I would start to get mad and I would start to mess up, you guys stood next to me and I was able to stand straight up. To the teachers, and especially to my mom, I'm sorry for all the headaches, but you guys helped me take that next step, even with all of my mistakes. I will never forget any of you, that I swear, because you all showed me that you really care. My 3 years here have been so fun. Out of all of our moments, I won't forget not one. This school has helped me mature so much. I take life seriously and try not to joke as much. I used to be that one that always got sent out, but I have learned to sit down and shut my mouth. I have also learned to respect my peers, actually listening to them with more than just my ears. This year has been tough. It marks the loss of my dad. When I learned he died, I thought this was the start of something bad. But he's a part of me. In my head, I can hear him clapping so loud, and I know if I go outside, I'll see his face on the cloud. He's looking down at me with tears in his eyes right here, right now. Thank you for hearing what I have to say. I'm glad you all were able to make it today. And I'm so happy that my friends and family are here. So class of 2017, let's get ready to cheer.
Greetings to my friends, family, staff, all the executive and board members, and lastly, the class of 2017, how are you guys doing today? I said, how y'all guys doing today, man? Come on. Well, my name is Miles Bland, and it's an honor to be back before you again tonight. Last year, I stood in the same exact spot wearing that cap and gown. I made a promise, and that was that I'll return with the testimony. I came to Central with a 1.5 GPA, and my GPA while at Central was a 2.8. And Al Lane College in Jackson, Tennessee, for those who don't know, that's a historically black college. My first year, I ended with a 3.1 GPA. And when I started Central, I couldn't even see myself going to college or being accepted into any. But today, I'm here to tell you, if you do the work and believe, anything is possible. As a freshman at Lane, I had the opportunity to become an FYE leader. This stands for First Year Experience Leader, which is similar to Link leaders do with freshmen in Farmington. Next year, I'll be in CABS, which organizes the college cultural activities. And last but not least, I play football as a walk-on. I was able to do all of this and do well in my classes. I feel so great, and it feels so great to stand here and tell you how happy I am and how proud my family is of me, and how humbly and grateful I am of all the experience Farmington Central and Lane College gave me. I wish the same happiness for all the graduates here tonight. You have everything you need to attain your dreams, so pursue them. All you guys have the love and support you need to become successful. And tonight is your first step. I hope seeing me here tonight inspires you guys to never give up. Congratulations again, class of 2017. And remember, secure the bag.
Greetings, everybody. To the Farmington Schools Board of Education, Superintendent Dr. Heisch, Assistant Superintendent Dr. Johnson, to our parents, our beautiful graduates. On behalf of this Farmington Central staff, thank you for the wonderful work that you allow us to do. One of the quotes that I have posted in my home is that the highest form of wisdom is kindness. Wisdom implies that learning is taking place with integrity. And this quote implies that when we finally begin to synthesize all of this learning and become comfortable with who we are as individuals, we attain the ability to extend kindness, which first begins with being kind to ourselves, graduates. There is no greater feeling than when you successfully reconcile yourself with your purpose and with the world around you. Each of the graduates who spoke here tonight referenced the importance of these real connections. Make no mistake about it, being kind does not imply weakness. It implies an inner strength and clarity. Imagine with me, if you will, that some of the greatest of the greats, those who seem as tall as 100-year oak trees because they've enriched our lives, people like Walt Disney, Colonel Sanders, Tyler Perry, Jay-Z, Simon Cowell, that producer of American Idol, and Bill Gates. If you can imagine that they were at one time no different from each of our Farmington Central graduates here tonight, just imagine each of them deciding that their local high school did not work for them, and then them doing something about that decision. Like you, they were hard workers, and they decided to take a unique path for their education. All of us, every single living human being, sooner or later, must become the master of our own fate. Some of us just start a little earlier than others. So graduates, no matter what direction you choose from today forward, like those predecessors that I just mentioned, make sure that you become avid readers, be studious in your endeavors, be relentless in your service to others through hard work, and strive to do all of this in love and strong kindness. I promise you, success will come for you too. I also remind you, as our superintendent did, that today closes only the first chapter of your story. Graduation is indeed the commencement of your greater milestones and successes, which, i.e., the wisdom that you attain in your pursuit, will always be measured in some way by the quality of your relationships. So whether your next step is on a university campus or in your family's garage, inventing your own dream product like Steve Jobs did for Apple computers, in everything you do, make sure you continue to grow and press towards wisdom. Seeing you before us tonight, you're strong, confident, and competent. You are a gift to this community. These outcomes right here, this is the greatness of American education. So graduates, we do love you, and Central will always be home for you. From this day forward, your choices represent you and your family, and they also represent Farmington Central High School and Farmington Public Schools. Continue to make us proud. I wish you the best. We love you in all that you do. Thank you, guys.
Good evening. Hello and welcome, Farmington Central High School, class of 2017. On behalf of the Board of Education and Farmington Public Schools, I extend our heartfelt congratulations to you. This moment is one of the moments in life you will always remember. Enjoy this moment. I hope you are feeling an overwhelming sense of pride. Over the past many years, you've celebrated success, faced and overcome challenges, and worked diligently to reach this moment in time. You are almost officially graduated. This moment is a milestone to celebrate. We celebrate with you, but most importantly, your family and friends, those people who love and support you, celebrate with you today. Please join me right now in thanking your parents, grandparents, guardians, and all of those people who have supported you throughout your lives. Graduates, you are sitting with your fellow graduates and friends. You have supported, challenged, perhaps competed, laughed, and maybe cried together. You are joined today by some of your teachers, staff, and administrators who have supported you. Also, you're joined by our superintendent, Dr. Heitch, and assistant superintendent, Dr. Johnson. You're also joined today by the Board of Education. We have all supported you. You have not walked your path alone to this point. However, this is the point where we say farewell, take care, and don't be a stranger. You'll always be a part of the Farmington Public Schools family. And now that we've established that we're family, I think it's time I give you some advice as you prepare for the next phase of your journey along your path. My first piece of advice is to listen to your elders, blaze your own path, and don't be afraid to make mistakes. Your parents, grandparents, guardians, and all adults who give you love and support have more knowledge and wisdom than you probably give them credit for having. The advice they have shared with you and the advice they'll continue to share with you is based on experience and wisdom. You have learned a great deal. You also have a lot left to learn. We all learn from our life experiences. Take advantage of the fact that you have experts surrounding you with lots of wisdom to share. With this being said, don't be afraid to blaze your own path. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. We all make mistakes. Use the wisdom shared with you to make the best choices possible, but do not be fearful of making mistakes. When we hold ourselves back because we're afraid of making a mistake, then we deny ourselves the opportunity to grow and learn. Your journey along your path will provide you with many opportunities to grow and learn. I hope you embrace these opportunities. My second piece of advice is don't lose your focus, don't doubt yourself, and don't give in to fear. You will face setbacks, challenges, and negativity. At times, it may seem overwhelming. Don't lose your focus, don't doubt yourself. Don't be vindictive or hold a grudge. Don't allow a problem, person, or issue to distract and derail you. Be persistent and move forward in a positive direction. Believe in yourself and push the naysayers and negativity out of your mind as you blaze your own path. You will face situations where fear is present. Don't make decisions based on fear of failure, of not being liked, of not doing or saying the right things, fear of what others will think, or fear of the unknown. This fear can shut you down. How you handle your fear will guide you on your path. How will you reach your goals if you're afraid to travel the path that you've laid out for yourself? My last piece of advice for you today is truly listen to others and make a positive impact on this world. Truly listening to others may not be as easy as it sounds. We're constantly hearing others from our own personal perspective, and we're interpreting what we think the speaker is saying or what we think they should be saying. Stop to really listen and hear the speaker's perspective. When truly listening to someone, the goal is deeper understanding of that person's perspective and your own perspective. With understanding comes wisdom and deeper knowledge, and with wisdom and deeper knowledge, you will grow and flourish as you travel along your path. There are infinite reasons why you're special and needed in this world. Never doubt that this is true. Be a positive influence on yourself, those around you, and our world. Be kind to others. Project joy and love. We each face challenges and have low points. This is why our joy, love, and positive energy are important for ourselves and others. Positive energy will propel you forward as you travel along your path, gaining wisdom and understanding as you go. We are all responsible for our own path. At this moment in time, you are at a crossroad. You have completed one portion of your path. Which direction your path leads you now is up to you. How you travel your path is up to you. However, your path will affect those around you, your family and friends, and it will also affect people you may not know, your community, and even the world. I hope you choose to make your path interesting, challenging, and full of joy and love. I hope you cherish every moment of your journey along your path. I hope you choose to be a positive influence on those around you and those you encounter. You will have an impact on the world. And now, the words you've been patiently waiting to hear. On behalf of the Board of Education and the entire Farmington Public School District, by the powers vested in me, I hereby declare the class of 2017 of Farmington Central High School to be officially graduated. Congratulations.
Graduates, prepare for roll call.
All right. Jessica Black. Sam Boyce. Carl Bradford. Fred Brame III. Christina Collins. Kara Demore. Miles Eubanks. Darren Finefter. Alexander July. Tamira Graham. Tavares Granville. Amanda Hopala. Jazair Hansberry. Javier Johnson. Loyal Marshall. Jennifer Matthews. Taiwan McDonald. Jamara Smiley. Megan Ott. Devin Owens. Jillian Pilar. Gabriella Riley. Alana Roberts. Arlen Silmani. Brielle Sims. Christopher Sterling. Ruth Ann Stewart. Jalen Taylor. Raphael Turner. Haley Vachita. Dominic Weekland. Avery Weaver. Jordan Williams. Congratulations, we love you guys.
Almost there, guys. So, graduates of the class of 2017, since the reign of England's King Henry VIII in the 15th century, individuals who have completed formal study have been entitled to wear a scholarly cap and gown, symbolizing their accomplishments. From this cap, your mortarboard hangs a tassel. It has special significance and tradition as it represents your transition from student to graduate. Will the class of 2017 please rise? At this time, it is my honor to instruct you to move your tassel from the left to the right side of your cap, signifying your graduation. Congratulations. Graduates, prepare for your recessional. Audience, please remain seated until the end of the recession to join your graduate in the lobby. Thank you.